Women on TikTok drool over cereal, ender, unaliver.
I'm a bad man.
Get the point? And wonder why so many men don't respect them.
Never!
It's in a weird sense of, woman, you show you don't respect yourself by what you're drawn to. Why, as a sane man, should I respect you?
It's madness.
To all you women who are commenting under the Wade Wilson video saying how beautiful he is and how gorgeous he is and how it's such a waste because he's such a beautiful man.
How gorgeous he is.
Wow, wait a second, wait, stop. What are you saying? You're saying women are seeing a man that they think is so beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Doesn't matter if he's an unaliver, if he's ended women.
That doesn't matter.
Women, okay? That doesn't matter. Because he's so handsome, are you really saying that? That there are women on TikTok lusting over a man? It's not even funny, it's just weird. Lusting over a man who ends women.
Gorgeous.
What man? This man. So I've got to mute the music because, you know, they're playing lustful man music over it.
So hot.
Here he is. 6 foot plus, tall something. He's 6 foot something of criminal man.
No! I can fix him!
Hot, pretty criminal man. Again, it doesn't matter what he's done. Does it? It doesn't matter. Look at the caption. I fear I need therapy after discovering Wade Wilson.
I can't control it.
Not Deadpool, but women ironically have a Deadpool as to which one of them are going to be his main girl.
Love me.
Even though he's got a death sentence.
Pick me.
Oh wow, there's so much irony in this entire thing. Not a 666 man, he's got 2 of them, 6 feet, and he seems in shape, so he possibly has a 6-pack as well. So he's got 2 of them, but that's enough. It's enough for modern women to completely disregard the fact that he unalives them.
Me?
Them.
I'm different.
This is drugs.
Them. It doesn't matter though, he's handsome enough, innit?
Man, and how you can't wait to follow him to the psych ward and how you want to call him daddy and be his pen pal.
Wow. But would you say it's just women with daddy issues?
Daddy.
Or just the everyday common woman lusting after a madman?
Actual comments that I've seen, by the way. What happened to the I would choose the bear energy? Because now we're looking at a real live monster. Someone that we actually should choose the bear over. And because we think he's cute, suddenly we're willing to accept red flags.
Damn right.
Exactly, damn right indeed, damn right. I made that clip simply because of the whole bear thing. And here we have, like she said, a man who really is the sort of man that women should fear. They should really fear a man like this. He really is that dude. But women use the bear topic to act as if regular, common, everyday men,
They're animals.
men that would never even do anything to a woman, they act like, oh, they'd pick the bear over him. And here we have a man, a handsome one. Don't forget he's handsome. He's good looking and tall. Don't forget that. That's important.
It's everything.
That's important. Yeah? In this case, women would pick the man.
Damn right.
Poor bear. Poor bear. Cute, cuddly, vicious, wild animal bear getting rejected
Can we be friends?
for a vicious, cuddly man, I guess.
Another comment that I've actually seen. So what I'm learning is it's only an issue, it's only a concern or a problem if we deem the man unattractive. Otherwise, it's flattery.
Well, I'm sorry, as a woman, wait a second, as a woman, I'm sorry, is this news to you? I mean, is it new information to you? What, you're shocked that what women could be so shallow? Come on.
If we deem the man unattractive.
Come on. You're grown enough to not be so shallow. Lie. Come on, you know? Not saying she has, but I'm sure she's probably dated a few
Psychopaths.
ruffians in her time. Yeah? Bit of thug loving.
Spicy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right?
How gorgeous he is.
Ah, the highs and lows. Hybristophilia. Hybristophilia. But I hope you're doing well. Hope you're focused and on your square. Hybristophilia. Women's love for very, very dangerous men. I made my first video about it about 6-7 years ago, using Ted Bundy as the subject matter and women's love and draw for this criminal. Oh, he had these women moist, for lack of a better word, drooling from their mouths and other orifices over a man who was convicted of ending people. But that didn't matter. The want to fix him, the want to be his main girl, that outweighed everything he was.
And we went
wonder why book talk girls have a reputation, if you will. If you haven't heard about Wade Wilson, this is Wade Wilson here. He has unalived 2 women brutally, just no reason, just a disgusting human being.
Disgusting, but I mean, according to a lot of women, he's handsome though. It's a waste of man. It's a waste of man because he's so handsome and he unalives women, and it's a waste of man. It's like, oh. Why did you have to be so bad? Could have been a little bit bad, but not so bad. And then women wonder why a lot of men just don't respect him. It's like, why respect that? That's clearly disrespectful of yourself.
And since he's conventionally good looking, I guess, although he's a monster, girls from the book talk community have been glorifying him, saying he walked right out of a dark romance novel. It's honestly disgusting and chilling that we're getting this far past just that line.
Dark romance novel.
But wait a second, woman. Wait a second, woman. I mean, you should have some understanding, shouldn't you?
He's a monster.
Because even as a man, I understand. Sell women a fantasy, and you can sell them anything.
Anything.
Anything. Anything. And it's so stunning. She's pointing out it's a lot of book talk, which are like the bookish.
Dark romance novel.
The chicks on TikTok that read a lot of books. Especially the dirty romance ones. The woman corn. Dirty woman corn. Sticky fingers and pages, but seriously. It's interesting how it's a lot of those women who have enveloped this man in a fantasy. One where they can fix him. They can be the damsel that will save this broken, handsome man. Don't forget he's handsome. They can fix this broken criminal, handsome man. Because she is such a woman in her mind and in her fantasy.
Propaganda tool.
Wow.
A fictional character. This is a real person who committed acts. Real people lost their lives, and real people are suffering from his actions. And it's gross that some people can be so insensitive and so just unaware. Also, I wanted to say, like, where was this energy and this rage? Like, people are speaking out against these people in these disgusting comments, which I love. But where was this rage and this anger when we got a whole Netflix series about Dahmer's life? Almost trying to have a pity party for Jeffrey Dahmer. People loved that show and were so enthralled by that. I was disgusted by that show. I think I tried to watch 2 episodes. I could not get through it because it's sick. Why weren't we angry when Zac Efron starred in a movie about Ted Bundy's life? Like, this is serious stuff. The more okay we get with these actions and this like glorifying of these serial killers, the more these lines get blurred. And it's kind of alarming when you think about that, about how okay a lot of people are with commenting these things and watching these shows and being intrigued by these people.
But beyond being intrigued by him, woman, people are living the life. What are you talking about? These men are on the extreme end of the spectrum. There are men who are on levels a little lower than them, who are still fawned over on a similar level. Hybristophilia. These men do not have to be serial, unalivers.
Nope.
But being an attractive man and being reckless enough is enough for a lot of women.
I can fix it.
He's a bad boy, a criminal, a savage, degenerate of society, a scammer, a thug, street dude, road man, whatever, it does not matter. The thrill of who he is and the way he treats her is what matters. And when other women see her with him, is also what matters.
Like, we have to take a step back and really reconsider, like, and if you're those people that are making those comments, like, consider therapy. Like, you need help. Like, that's not okay. That's gross.
But it's exciting and fun, isn't it?
We do not want to be your #1 priority. Despite what everybody thinks and everybody wants, we want that queen, that princess mentality. The underlying truth is that we like the attention, but we don't want to be your everything.
And this is a key point what a lot of men should understand about why the trope of the bad boy is so appealing to a lot of women.
He doesn't care.
From women's perspective, as you've seen, they create the fantasy around the men.
I'm a bad man.
From a man's perspective, I understand the simple thing is, do you care? Do you care? Never! Like, notice her point she's saying. From her perspective and women's perspective, it's like, he's so busy and focused that, I'm not such a priority to him. Yeah, of course, woman, of course you're not a priority.
No one cares.
Because man doesn't care. The simple point to my waffle is, the less you care, the more power you have. Some men spend too much time focused on a woman he actually cares about. When it's like, yo, you know, you can still have your fun with a woman you don't care about.
You're everything.
None of what I'm saying is advice. I'm just simply saying that where some women see and are drawn to a bad boy, a lot of these men are like, look, I barely care about her. Of course she sees me as confident because I don't care about her enough to be intimidated by her.
So hot.
Everything. You know what's hot is when you put yourself first and you prioritize you. So a lot of the time when women are going more after that bad boy figure, it's because they're not giving them the attention that they want and that they're seeking.
Indeed, indeed. But I mean, the sad reality is a lot of these women end up as baby mothers. Single baby mothers, and it's like, you don't want to date her anyway. And they end up getting old and the men that they want don't want them anymore. So it's like, these women end up settling for some reason. You know, they hit a solid object, a hard object, some call it a wall, and then they just want to settle down after all these bad boys have ran some miles through their body.
Them hard to get. Now, over time, this becomes toxic in the long run. However,
Oh,
there
really?
is a really good balance to be had where you don't have to be selfish and but a healthy amount of putting your wants and your needs first, showing us that you have a healthy social life, that you care about the things that you do, that you care about the schedule that you follow. That is really, really hot.
It is really hot, isn't it? It's burning, scorching hot like an STD, isn't it? Okay, a lost woman who would continually seek your attention, time, and energy is a woman you will have so much power over. Again, understand, a lot of women are delusional enough to believe that this supposed bad boy is dating her because she's amazing. But it's like, woman, you're easy. Yeah, you see me as a bad boy, therefore I'm amazing to you, but yeah, I don't respect you enough to even treat you good. But it's when women expect respect from other men, it's weird, because they expect respect from men who they're not attracted to. Notice.
At the same time, when you find time for us, that time is much more valued.
If you were ever attracted to a guy or dating a guy who is not treating you right and you know you're not going to be happy with him, but you're like, why do I still like him?
Because it's fun. He's fun, thrilling, exciting.
Shrimp tacos.
Keeps her going, chasing something that she'll never fully get. But I mean,
Why do I still like him? I know he's trash. It's because you have some kind of underlying internal issues that you need to deal with, some kind of wounds you need to heal. And the reason I know that is because when you love yourself, you're not going to spend time with anybody who's not treating you right. You're not going to spend time with friends that are treating you like shit. And you're definitely not going to date somebody who's not treating you right. So I want you to ask yourself, why do you think that this is the only type of love you deserve?
because it is the only type of love a lot of women deserve. Then they blame men when it's like, no, woman, you're blaming your type of man. You're not blaming men. You're blaming your type of man. But it is what they deserve, isn't it? Isn't it? Women putting makeup on. They're always putting makeup on in these damn videos, aren't they? And I still have no idea what they're doing. But whatever. The point is, a lot of women do deserve only that. They do deserve the bare minimums that they're creating.
Madness.
It's fun, isn't it? It's not boring. Come on, life's too short for it to be boring, isn't it? Isn't it?
Love you deserve. Because I think you deserve way more.
I don't.
Here's the thing. We as women definitely cannot resist the bad boy. Why? Because he comes in with confidence.
I'm armed.
He comes in with a lot of things. Baby mothers, trauma, drama. But that's part of the fun, isn't it?
He comes in saying things. You could tell he has an air of understanding women to a certain extent. He speaks womenese, that's what I call it. He's familiar with women, and you can tell by his demeanor that he's not just talking to you.
Familiar with her demeanor and talking to women, yeah. Again, comes back to the simple point. The less you care as a man with the women you're talking to, the more game you have over them.
Think more than a common woman.
Women don't need to understand it. They're going to create their own fantasy, as you've seen.
She's crazy.
They're going to create their own fantasy. What men should understand, simply understand, is the less you care, the more power. Do you care about the outcome? Do you care about whether you get her or not? Do you care about what you're going to say to her? No, you don't. No, you don't. When you don't care, it's easy to be creative. The less you care about the outcome. And they wonder why a lot of men just don't respect him.
He's got a roster, and women like men that are desired by other women. I don't care what a woman says. If a man is desired by other women, he's automatically more attractive. Let's be real.
Indeed.
Also, bad boys have the air of being able to protect, like they're going to fight, that they're going to be able to, if something was to go down, they got your back.
That is bullshit.
Exactly, these bad boys going to protect and have their back. Strangely enough, a lot of single mothers, I mean, that's odd, isn't it? I mean, a lot of bad boys create a lot of single mothers. I mean, and the dad's not even around. Daddy. So, I mean, who's going to protect her? Or what does she mean protect her when they're just together? And I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Because a lot of bad boys create a lot of single mothers. Single mothers are some of the most people at risk in society. It's a woman with a child or children by herself. But I forgot, a bad boy is going to protect all 4 or 5 of his baby mothers at once. Yeah, that's what's happening, isn't it? But notice a point as well. Women are drawn to a man other women want or are with. Notice that. So my point to this is, a lot of Wade Wilson's attention is because of other women. It's not even because of him. A lot of it is because of him. They're drawn to him because of who he is and whatever. A lot of it is because other women want him as well. The fear of missing out, to want to be the woman to get him, to fix him, to stand out, to be that chick. Oh, she tamed Wade Wilson. Yeah.
To be able to make sure that you are safe. There's a sense of safety that a woman feels. And lastly, bad boys are not stunting you, okay? You know they've got other women. And that is what makes them more appealing. They're not tripping on you. If they lose you, they got others.
This is for the people who are in the comments saying, oh, I can fix him, and oh, just like a character out of my book, and oh, I need therapy now. Yeah, you do need therapy, because you need to understand what gives you the audacity to hurt the victims' families.
Are you saying as a woman, these women lusting after a unaliver of women, are you saying those women are what? They're not emotionally intelligent?
Just like a character out of my book.
But I don't understand. I thought all women were. I thought it was natural in women.
Dusty.
You know, to be smarter than us as men. Why would they lust after a monster that ends women and completely disregard the women's family? I mean, that's not very emotionally intelligent, is it?
Nope.
But then again, it is sexy though, isn't it?
Like that. What if that was your mother, daughter, sister, best friend, and people are lusting after their unaliver? And not just unaliver, this man did it in such brutal and irredeemable ways.
Yeah, in ways I can't even describe in my video. But for some reason, a lot of women don't see him as a misogynist. Obviously a lot do, but a lot don't.
You cannot fix him. He is not a character in your dark romance. We have been fighting for men to understand why we'd pick the bear. And when you act like this, it undoes all of that.
Poor bear. Oh, poor bear. Replaced by a man. An evil man at that. The irony is just...
It's harmful not only to the family, but to women. And for those of you in the comments who are like, oh, well, it's the music. The music was misleading. Like, the music brought this audience here. No, it didn't. No, you cannot blame it on the music. That's a really weak excuse.
They're trying to blame it on the boogie. Trying to blame it on the boogie.
Just own up to the fact that you made a mistake. Apologize. Never do it again. I am not here to tell you what to read or not read. You can read whatever you want, but keep it in the book. Keep it fictional, because you are harming the victims' families and loved ones. This is not what book talk is about. Knock it off.
What's become very obvious nowadays is being good looking enough is enough nowadays. It's enough to disregard badness, danger, disregard your own life even, so long as that person is hot. Have a nice day.
How gorgeous he is.